Hello, everyone. My name is Nima Rafizadeh,
And I'm Benjamin Fuller.
and today we're presenting our preliminary work analyzing the misconceptions students have when learning about limiting reactants and the effectiveness of teaching limiting reactants in general chemistry courses taught here at the University of Kansas. The reason we're interested in this is that it's usually commonplace within chemistry for students to have a difficulty grasping foundational concepts like limiting reactants, which can be detrimental to them in their future courses, especially since many of the students in these general chemistry courses at this university are pursuing pre-medical or pre-pharmacy degrees. It's very important that students learn these fundamental concepts to be successful in their future careers. We set out to design assessment tools that are better able to differentiate between students' conceptual understanding, mathematical skill, and rote memorization for this specific topic. Most homework and exams given in these courses usually test all three of these comprehensively, but that usually leads to an inability to identify specific challenges a student may face when learning about limiting reactants. This way, the course can be taught in the most effective way for students' understanding of stoichiometry and limiting reactants.
So we began by designing an initial concept inventory to test and better understand how students think about limiting reactant questions and what aspects of those questions tend to assess their knowledge of the subject in the most effective way. We then created Sankey diagrams, or also called item migration diagrams, to show the correlation of students who got a reference question correct to their answers for all the other questions in the inventory. We were also able to create item characteristic curves, which correlate a student's ability, how well they did overall in the inventory, with the probability of them getting any one particular question correct. We had questions with high differentiation, such as our inventory questions 3, 4, 5, and 6, which show that people with higher scores on the entire inventory performed better on these specific questions. The questions which had a low differentiation, our questions 7, 8, and 9, show no significant correlation between overall score and performance on those questions. Based on our preliminary results, we found that students have trouble with discerning between the molar ratio and given amounts of reactants. Additionally, students can mechanically follow generic methods and memorize buzzwords from textbooks to arrive at numerical answers, but most of them have difficulty adapting the generic solutions to new situations. There are also indications of a separation between students' algebraic skills and conceptual understanding. Looking forward, the concept inventory will be revised and new questions will be designed and added based on this feedback. Overall, these findings will help transform our general chemistry courses to better address the needs of the students and create a more effective teaching environment. Thank you.
Thank you all.